Hello, welcome to my YouTube. I was supposed to record some other videos, but my phone was not working properly, and this was completely dead, and this doesn't look great either when I record my videos. I really don't like it. But this is, ain't she so pretty? Okay, so welcome to my YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Today we're going to be putting on some nails and having a conversation for fun. Okay, so I just really want to talk about, if you're not like into hip hop and stuff like that and gossip, well, not like gossip, but like hip hop gossip and different things like that, then you probably won't know what the hell I'm talking about. So if you're not, just sit back and relax and listen anyways. Okay, so the whole situation, in my opinion, with, I'm not even gonna necessarily speak on that. I'm not even gonna speak on that. But I will speak on the hypocrisy. Because if we're being honest, there's a lot of hypocrisy in hip hop. And I can't even speak on male hip hop because it's just like, when it comes to male hip hop, people don't really blink an eye. You know, it's normal. Nobody has to be a guy's guy. Nobody has to sit there and suck each other's just for someone to like you. They either like you or they don't like you. But when it comes to the females, when it comes to the female rappers, everybody gotta be a girl's girl. Everybody gotta like each other. Bitch. I feel like that's not real life. Like, in real life, you think everybody's gonna like each other? No. 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 So they're definitely not going to sit there and like each other in hip hop. But because you have the labels, the big dogs, the ones who pull the strings, the ones who make sure that everybody's in line, that they doing what they supposed to do, they make sure that they don't like each other. Well, not necessarily that they don't like each other. They make sure that there's one person who's excluded. I'll get to that. Everybody else are girls. Everybody else gets to play as girls. Everyone else get the, oh, she's so sweet. She's so real. She's so honest. She's so this. She's so that. She speaks her mind. But let it be someone in Pacific. Hold on. Where's she at? Let it be someone in Pacific. Let it be this little miss right here. Let it be her. She's bitter. She's old. She's mad. She's mad because she's washed up. She's mad because no one likes her. She's just mad. You know, she's mad because everyone is surpassing her. Surpassing her. Fuck you, say that shit. You know, when was her last hit? Well, when was any of y'all fave's last hit? Because my fave last hit was Super Freaky Girl. Well, not last hit, but her number one, her own number one hit, her last number one hit was Super Freaky Girl, which debuted at number one. If you didn't catch that, that is the first time. Super Freaky Girl and Super Freaky Girl outsold every last single that bitches have dropped. Pink Friday 2, the same album that bitches tried to dog trash and talk about is the same album that sold actually more than 228, way more, but because Billboard are a bunch of fucking pussies and losers and said that she was cheating, which I fucking find hilarious, because let's not bring up when old girl was doing fraud shit to get that number one that I keep bringing up. That bitch was doing fraud shit. We all know that. But no, it's pure hypocrisy. You know, these bitches get to wish death on people. They get to do whatever they fuck on bitches, fuck on their best friends, men. They get to do it all. And still get called a girl's girl. They get to do it all. And still get looked at as, oh my gosh, she gives a fuck. She's such a girl's girl. She cares about the next. No, she don't. And that's the thing with all of these, not all of them, but the main female rap girlies, they're opportunists. And there's one that I can say that has always stayed mutual, Sexy Red. I will admit that, like, I think she probably, I don't know, I think the Barb said that she was doing something shady. But I could be wrong. But I just feel like a lot of these girls and their fans are hypocrites. Just like that bitch talking about some, shut the fuck up. Da-da-da-da-da. Bitch, hold on. You get on Twitter 24/7 yelling and ranting and wishing death on people, but you want to tell somebody to shut the fuck up. That shit don't add up. How you telling me to shut the fuck up, but you don't even tell your own self to shut the fuck up? Like, do you ever just sit back and think, maybe I should shut the fuck up? Like, because you talk a lot. Like, talk a fucking lot. Talk a lot. You know, and that's the hypocrisy right there. These bitches get to say whatever they want to say. They get to do whatever they want to do. These hoes could sit here and fuck the entire industry, snort 10 lines of coke, and them hoes is still going to be looked at as normal and rich and all of these things because, and I say the rich part because I've seen comments be like, oh, Nikki does coke, Nikki does coke. But you have celebrities who actually do it, and they say it's a rich person's drug. It's normal. It's normal when their fave is doing it. But let it be somebody else that they don't like. You are a cokehead. You do coke. She's going on a coke rant. Bitch, you think anybody gotta lie about what they do and what they don't do? Who the fuck are y'all? And that's what be fucking me up the most, because you motherfuckers wouldn't like me if I was famous. I promise you on soul, none of you bitches would like me. Because who the fuck are you? Like, you people get on Twitter, you get online, and you nitpick at people's lives, and you pick apart people's lives, pick apart your own lives. Pick apart your mother's lives. Pick apart your father's lives. Pick apart your fucking grandmother's lives. Pick apart your dog's lives, your cat's lives. Like, and I'm just saying, like, they get online and they nitpick every little thing that famous people do. Like, just in general, and I'm talking about, like, the famous people that don't do shit. And when they get online and defend themselves, they're crazy, they're bitter, they're angry, they're mad. Or they're just defending themselves, or they're tired of the bullshit. Like, just in general, you think if someone goes to work every single day and they're constantly getting bullied and they're constantly...
My mom's an alien with makeup on.
Anyways, and they constantly go through things at the workspace. They don't say nothing. They don't say nothing. They don't say nothing. They work their ass off. They push, 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 they push. And it can be years, y'all. Like, that's the thing. Like, people don't understand. People like, oh, I would say something right then and there. Bitch, no, you wouldn't. Like, shut up. Just like the whole situation with Diddy and Cassie. Like, people like, oh, this is what I would have done. Oh, this is what I would... No, you wouldn't have. No, you wouldn't have. No, you fucking wouldn't have. Y'all sit here and y'all always talk about what y'all would have done. Newsflash, nobody gives a fuck what you would have done. Because it's not about you. Y'all sit here and y'all make it about y'all all the time. But let me not get off subject, because like I just almost got pissed off all over again. But this is what they do. They sit here and they tell people about their lives. They tell people about them and who the fuck they are. You don't get to tell you about you. Who the fuck are you? You don't get to tell yourself about you and who yourself is. You know, you don't get to open your mouth and speak on you. Who the fuck are you? I get to speak for you. That's how these motherfuckers think out here. They feel like that they know your life. And then what fucks me up the most, they be like, oh, the media this, the media that, when it comes to their fave. But when it comes to someone like Nicki Minaj trying to explain what's going on in the media, what's going on in the industry, motherfuckers don't understand. They can't fathom that she's experiencing bad stuff. But let it be their fave. They can't imagine. Oh my gosh, I feel so sad. I feel so bad. Let me explain something to you. I'm a human before anything. I feel bad for anybody who's going through anything in life. You understand what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about who you are, what you've done. Well, to a certain extent. If you have to defend yourself, if you have to defend yourself because you're going through something and people are constantly fucking with you, I'm behind you 1,000%. Bitch, defend yourself. It don't matter what nobody's talking about. If you feel like you have to defend yourself, defend yourself. That's how I look at that shit. Defend yourself if that's what you have to do. But back to this hypocrisy shit. It's a lot of hypocrisy. You know, everybody else's fave get to do certain things, get to say certain things. And let it be one type of female rapper who says whatever the fuck she want to say. And best believe, Onika Tanya motherfucking Mirage Petty is going to say whatever the fuck she want to say because she can. She a grown-ass woman. That's first things first. When you a grown-ass woman, you can say what the fuck you want to say, and ain't a motherfucker gonna do nothing about it. Nathaniel. You understand? When you a grown-ass woman, when you a grown-ass person, not a motherfucker gonna check you, and what the fuck you gotta say, it don't matter. So when people be like, oh, here she go. Here she go. Here she go. She going on another coke rant. She needs to be quiet and just do something about it. That's y'all issue. Why the fuck do y'all always want somebody to be quiet? Why do people always have to be quiet? Y'all always want someone to be quiet. For what? But if it was you or you want to shut the fuck up, you're not going to shut the fuck up. Suck my dick. And then what's so crazy is, I know, they're pretty, huh? There's some press-ons. And I use Nicki Minaj stickies from Pink Friday too. nails, but these are not Pink Friday 2 nails. These are how Pink Friday 2 nails look, and you guys should definitely get some because they're fucking fire. They're super pretty. These are the extra, extra large, but a medium nail bed. The length is extra, extra large. If I'm honest. Yeah. See? Extra, extra large. Yeah, see, the length is extra, extra large, and then the side, the nail bed is medium because my nails are small. So I got a medium. The small don't fit. So if you have a really like medium sized nail bed, a lot of people don't know about their nail beds, but if you do, that's good. I have a small one, so this is how they look though. They're really pretty. Pink Friday nails, and they're very doable. I promise you guys. They're perfect. They're perfect. And the nail glue take years to get off, but it's very worth it. Like, I mean that in the best way possible. Like, bitch, if you get into a fight, you ain't gotta worry about these motherfuckers coming off. They're not gonna come off. Nicki Minaj, I said Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj nails is it Pink Friday too? Well, Pink Friday nails, limited edition, press on nails. I got them when they first came out. I was so happy. I still am happy. I got a couple pair, but anyways, yeah. So yes, it's the hypocrisy for me. You know, everyone else get to speak their mind. They get to say whatever they want to say, however they want to fucking say it. It don't matter. They just, I was looking at this. They just get to. You know, and let their fave come out and say something's wrong. You're going to have barbs who don't give a fuck, and they're going to be like, well, sucks for her, huh? Because let me tell you why. And a lot of people don't understand this, right? You can't laugh at something you want people to feel sorry. You want people to feel bad about when it comes to the next person that you like. Let me repeat that. Right? You cannot laugh at something that you would want people to feel bad about if it happened to someone that you looked up to and that you love and that you adore. And this is just in general. You wouldn't want that. So how is it fair that you get to laugh when it happens to someone that you don't like, but let it happen to someone that you like, that you love? It's not funny then. It's not funny when who got the gun? When some motherfucking body got the gun. I forgot how the fuck that go, but it's never funny. You know, people sit here, and I'm talking about this because I be on Twitter and all that shit, and I'm telling y'all, I can pull up so many tweets right now, and I'm telling y'all, it's nothing but hypocrisy. It's so funny, so funny, so funny, so funny. He. Oh my gosh, the same thing just happened to your fave. Ha! That's not funny. You wouldn't do that. Bitch, you were just laughing at somebody else's pain from going through the exact same thing, and you want someone to feel bad. Do y'all see how that works? You cannot be mad at people for laughing at the same thing you were just laughing about. You was just laughing at motherfucking Samantha and Tori. I'm just saying, it's like some random names. Like, you was just laughing at them, but now since it just happened to Amber and Ashley, bitch, is not funny. It's not funny. And it's how to look. It's just little stickies. I didn't glue them on or anything. It's little stickies that I got from inside of her nails. And they come with the little department too. That's where I got it from. This part. But yeah. It's not funny. It's not. It's not funny then. It's not funny. I see it all the time. I see it happen in real life. I see it happen on Twitter. I see it happen. People laughing at some fucked up shit. And then when it happens to someone they love, to someone they care about, it's not funny. Ain't nothing funny about it. They don't like it. You're a bad, evil, fucked up person. You are a nasty individual because you're laughing at this person's pain. Are you not laughing at this person's pain? And what this person's going through? And what she's telling you guys that she's going through? But since you don't like her, it don't matter. Right? Since you don't like her, it don't matter what she's going through. It don't matter what she's feeling inside. It don't matter if she's feeling depressed or sad or helpless. Like, I'm not saying that she does, but I'm just saying, like, it don't matter. It just don't matter. It don't matter. This is Justin Bieber and his wife. Justin Bieber and his wife. But yeah, it's a lot of shit. Y'all good. Nicki Minaj, follow me. Look, Nicki Minaj follows me. I remember when she first followed me. I was so happy, y'all. But no, like, it's just, you know, like, I think it's crazy. And then it's like, you know, and it's just, and it's deeper than Nicki Minaj and stuff like that. Like, I just feel like, just in general, like, what I'm saying in general, you can apply it to real life. You definitely can. Because people will sit there and laugh at you about what you're going through and what you are experiencing. And when you talk out about it and you speak out about it and you speak your mind, they laugh at you. They think it's funny. They think it's hilarious. They think it's the most fucking funniest shit they've ever heard. But the moment it happens to someone they love, it's not funny anymore. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying when it comes to the hypocrisy. That's all I'm saying. Is that it's not funny when it's happening to someone that you love, that you care about, that you look at as your fave. But it's funny when it's happening to someone that you don't like. Let me tell you, there's a lot of celebrities, and people call it parasocial, but let me explain something to you. How a celebrity present themselves, if I don't like it, I don't like it. Like, ain't nobody gonna tell me, oh, it's a parasocial. No, bitch. If I don't like the way a celebrity move, the way they think, the way they talk, the way they, any of it, I don't like you. Like, it's just that simple. Right? But if you're just sitting here and you're just bullying someone because of the narrative you spin in your head and what you have in your head, that's a whole nother thing. I really don't give a fuck about bitches like that. I don't watch bitches I don't like. A big difference. I don't watch bitches I don't like. These nails are like heavy as fuck. Like, I don't watch people I don't like. That's my biggest pet peeve that we will really get into next time. But we're going to end this off with some lip gloss. We'll probably talk about some other stuff. But just let me know what y'all want to talk about and stuff. But yeah, that's the hypocrisy for me. And I will speak on the whole Diddy though, the Diddy and Cassie situation a little bit before I exit out of this. That's sad. In my opinion, it's sad. Because, and then people are like victim blaming. But they don't have no idea what that woman experienced. Like, I don't think y'all really fully understand what it's like to be in survival mode, to adapt to your surroundings to the point where you think you like it, to the point where you feel like you like it, to the point where it's like it's normal for you. You don't know what the fuck that shit feels like. How do y'all sit there and tell this lady she's not a victim? She's definitely a victim, love. She's a victim. Like, she's a victim. It don't matter what y'all say, she's a victim. And the sooner y'all realize that, the better off y'all will be, baby. Girl is a victim. A lot of, let me say this. 97.98% of the music industry, of the industry, period, are victims, love. Let's just, baby girl's a victim. Whether y'all want to admit it or not, she's a victim of many, many things. She's a victim of abuse, emotional abuse, psychological abuse, all of that. She is a victim of it. Y'all think abuse come in one way, which is physical. No, abuse is in multiple ways. She's a victim. Like I just said, 97 to 98%, yeah, are victims. They're victims. And just because someone doesn't come out and say it, don't mean it ain't happening to them. That's the issue. You're like, oh, she took years to say anything. Why didn't she say anything? Listen, shut the fuck up. This is coming from someone who has experienced things in her life. Stop speaking on things you have no idea about. Stop speaking on things you have no idea about. Just stop. And I don't think people really fully understand that they are hurt, that a lot of people don't speak, y'all. A lot of people do not speak. They don't. And it's coming from someone who has experience. And I held secrets in for years, honey. 9, 10 years old. I'm almost 30 years old. Shut the fuck up. Y'all have no idea how it feels to want to come out to say things, to want to speak your truth, but you feel like nobody's going to listen, nobody's going to care, nobody's going to believe you. People are going to ask you, what did you do? Because people are quick to ask you, what did you do? And that's victim blaming. Whether it's a woman, a man, gay, transgender people are experiencing abuse and they do not come out about it. It can be years and years and years and years and years and years and you would never know because the person never spoke on it. Doesn't mean it didn't happen to them. I'm not saying that's the case. You know, I'm speaking for that. I'm not, none of that. I'm talking about those specific people and those specific type of situations. You just don't. And that's just what it is. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. We can definitely talk about everything. I love talking. And let me know what you guys would love to see while I talk and give my opinion on things. And comment below what you would love to hear me have an opinion about. And I think I'm going to add the intro in the beginning or the end. I don't know. Just know there's going to be an intro. Thank you guys. Stay beautiful. I love you guys. And remember, it don't matter what anybody says about you. Because you are a beautiful human being. And you deserve to be happy. And you deserve to feel love. It don't matter if someone thinks you're ugly, fat, small, skinny. There's somebody out here for everybody.